Hey Taurus, welcome back to another reading. I just pulled cards for you, and honestly, the energy here is intense. Before we dive in, I need you to really sit with this, because what is coming through is about someone in your energy who is carrying a massive burden right now. And Taurus, they are about to reach out to you in a way that might completely catch you off guard. So, I shuffled the deck asking specifically about this person's intentions and what is actually going on behind the scenes, and the cards that came through are telling such a specific story. I am going to walk you through exactly what I am seeing, because this is one of those readings where every single card connects to paint this incredibly clear picture of what is happening and what is about to unfold. The first card I pulled is the Nine of Swords. And Taurus, when I say this card jumped out of the deck, I mean it literally flew out. The Nine of Swords is the card of anxiety, sleepless nights, overwhelming guilt, and mental torment. This is someone who is lying awake at 3 in the morning replaying everything that happened between you two. They are consumed by regret right now. I am talking about the kind of regret that sits heavy in your chest and does not let you breathe properly. This person is experiencing what I can only describe as a crisis of conscience. What I am picking up with the Nine of Swords is that this person has been avoiding facing the reality of how they treated you or what they did. Maybe they walked away without explanation. Maybe they said things they cannot take back. Maybe they chose someone or something else over you. Or maybe they just completely disrespected your worth. Whatever happened, they have been pushing down the guilt and trying to convince themselves that everything was justified, or that you would just move on and forget about them. But Taurus, that strategy is crumbling. The Nine of Swords shows me that their own mind has become their worst enemy. They cannot escape the thoughts anymore. I am seeing sleepless nights where they are scrolling through old photos or messages. They are remembering specific moments with you, specific things you said, the way you made them feel, and they are realizing with this crushing weight what they actually lost. This is not just a passing thought for them anymore. This has evolved into full-blown torment. Every time they close their eyes, they see your face. Every time they try to move forward, something reminds them of you. The universe is literally not letting them forget what they walked away from. What makes the Nine of Swords so significant here is the level of shame this person is carrying. Shame is different from guilt. Guilt says I did something bad, but shame says I am bad. This person is questioning their entire character right now. They are looking at themselves in the mirror and not liking what they see because of how they handled things with you. They are replaying conversations, moments, decisions, and they are seeing clearly now how they messed up. The mental anguish here is real, and it is building to a breaking point. The second card I pulled is the Ten of Pentacles. And this is where things get really interesting, because this card is about legacy, long-term commitment, family, stability, and lasting abundance. When the Ten of Pentacles shows up in a reading like this, it is telling me what this person actually sees in you or what they are realizing they could have had with you. Taurus, this person is not just missing you on a surface level. They are recognizing that you represented something real. You represented the kind of stable, committed, build a life together energy that most people search for their entire lives. The Ten of Pentacles is showing me that this person is having a massive realization about your value. Maybe when they were with you, they took for granted how solid you were, how loyal you were, how you showed up consistently. Maybe they thought the grass would be greener somewhere else, or maybe they just were not ready to appreciate what real partnership looks like. But now, with distance and perspective, they are seeing it clearly. You were not just a casual connection. You were the person they could have built an empire with. What I am picking up is that this person is comparing everything and everyone to you, and nothing measures up. They might have tried to move on, tried to find that same energy elsewhere, and they are coming up completely empty. The Ten of Pentacles represents that solid foundation, that feeling of home, that security that goes beyond just romance. It is about finding your person, the one you want to build generations with. And Taurus, they are realizing you were that person. I also feel like this person might be at a point in their life where they are thinking more seriously about their future. Maybe they are getting older. Maybe they are seeing friends settle down. Maybe they are just tired of superficial connections. The Ten of Pentacles suggests they are craving something real and lasting, and their mind keeps going back to you. You represented that potential, and they walked away from it. That realization is hitting them like a freight train right now. There is also this element with the Ten of Pentacles about family or what other people think. I am getting that this person might be hearing from mutual friends or family members who thought you two were perfect together. Sometimes it takes outside perspective for someone to realize what they had. They might be getting comments like, "I thought you and Taurus were endgame," or "You seemed so happy together." And those comments are adding to their regret. They are seeing through other people's eyes how good you were for them. The third card here is the Hierophant and Taurus. This card is absolutely crucial to understanding what is about to happen. The Hierophant is the card of traditional values, doing the right thing, seeking forgiveness, and making things right according to a moral or spiritual code. When I see the Hierophant in this position, it tells me this person is feeling a deep moral obligation to reach out to you and make amends. This is not just about wanting you back romantically, although that might be part of it. This is about them feeling like they owe you an apology. They owe you the truth. They owe you closure or a conversation. The Hierophant energy is very much about confession. You know how in certain spiritual traditions, people confess their wrongdoings to clear their conscience and make things right? That is exactly the energy this person is sitting in right now. They feel like they cannot move forward with their life in a clean way until they address what happened with you. The guilt and shame from the Nine of Swords, combined with the realization of what they lost shown in the Ten of Pentacles, is pushing them toward this Hierophant moment of wanting to do the right thing. I am strongly getting that this person is going to reach out to you soon, and it is going to be a very heartfelt, vulnerable, probably long message or conversation. The Hierophant suggests they are going to approach this with humility. They are not going to come in with ego or defensiveness. They are going to acknowledge their mistakes, take accountability, and ask for your forgiveness. Whether you choose to give that forgiveness is entirely up to you. But I am telling you right now that the cards are showing me this apology is coming. What I find interesting about the Hierophant here is that it also represents seeking guidance or wisdom. This person might have talked to a therapist, a spiritual advisor, a mentor, or even just a wise friend who told them they need to make things right with you. Someone or something has guided them to understand that this unfinished business with you is holding them back. The Hierophant can also represent traditional relationship structures. So this person might be coming back wanting to do things properly this time, wanting to commit in a real way, wanting to show you through actions and not just words that they have changed. The fourth card is the Page of Wands, and this brings such interesting energy because the Page of Wands is about new messages, communication, enthusiasm, and someone taking the first brave step towards something. Pages in tarot are messengers, and the Wands suit is all about passion and action. So the Page of Wands here is literally showing me that this person is working up the courage to send you that message. They are composing and deleting texts. They are picking up the phone and putting it down. They are rehearsing what they want to say to you. What I love about the Page of Wands is that it has this energy of nervous excitement. This person is anxious about reaching out, but there is also this spark of hope in them. They are wondering if maybe, just maybe, you might hear them out. They are thinking about the possibility of rekindling things or at least finding some peace between you two. The Page of Wands is young, enthusiastic, and willing to take risks. This person is gathering their courage to be vulnerable with you. The Page of Wands also suggests that when this message comes, it might have a certain energy to it. It might be long and detailed, full of emotion and explanation. They might tell you about everything they have been thinking and feeling. They might share what they have learned or how they have grown. The Page of Wands is exploratory, so they are going to really lay it all out there and see how you respond. There is this quality of innocence with the page, like they are hoping you can see the sincerity in their attempt to make things right. I'm also picking up that this communication might happen through text or social media or some kind of written format initially. The Page of Wands can represent those first tentative messages, like maybe a, "Hey, I know it has been a while, but I have been thinking about you" kind of thing. They are testing the waters to see if you are even open to a conversation. But Taurus, based on the other cards, I am telling you this is going somewhere much deeper than just a casual check-in. This is the beginning of them trying to come back into your life in a significant way. The fifth card I pulled is the Moon. And oh my goodness, this card adds so much depth to this entire reading. The Moon is about hidden emotions, illusions finally clearing, truth coming to light, and things that have been operating in the subconscious realm finally surfacing. The Moon tells me that there is so much this person has not told you. There are feelings they kept hidden, truths they avoided sharing, and a whole emotional landscape you did not get to see when you were together or when things ended. The moon energy suggests that when this person reaches out, they are going to reveal things that might genuinely surprise you. Maybe they are going to tell you they were scared of how deeply they felt for you. Maybe they are going to admit they sabotaged things because they did not feel worthy of you. Maybe they are going to confess fears or insecurities that were driving their behavior all along. The moon represents those shadow aspects, the parts of ourselves we hide even from the people we care about most. What I am really picking up with the moon is that this person has been doing some serious inner work and self-reflection. They have been diving into their own psyche, examining their patterns, understanding their emotional wounds, and they are coming to realizations about why they acted the way they did. The moon illuminates what was previously hidden, so they are seeing themselves more clearly now. And part of reaching out to you is about sharing that clarity with you. They want you to understand what was really happening beneath the surface. The moon can also indicate that this situation has felt very confusing or unclear for you. Maybe you never fully understood why things happened the way they did. Maybe their actions did not match up with what you knew they felt. The moon is telling me that the fog is about to clear. You are going to get answers and explanations that finally make things make sense. This person is ready to stop hiding and start being completely honest about everything. There is also this element with the moon about intuition and psychic connection. Taurus, have you been feeling this person's energy lately? Have you been thinking about them randomly or having dreams about them? The moon suggests there is this subconscious link between you two that never really broke, and they are feeling it too. That energetic connection is part of what is pulling them back toward you. On a soul level, you two are still entangled, and the moon is bringing that to the conscious surface where it can be addressed. The sixth and final card is the King of Pentacles and Taurus. This card is showing me the energy this person wants to embody moving forward. The King of Pentacles is mature, stable, financially secure, reliable, and completely grounded. This is someone who has their life together and is ready to build something real. After everything we have seen in the previous cards, the King of Pentacles is telling me this person wants to show up as a completely different version of themselves. The King of Pentacles suggests this person has done work on themselves. They have gotten their life in order. Maybe they have focused on their career, their finances, their health, their personal development. They have been building themselves into someone who is actually ready for the kind of relationship the Ten of Pentacles promised. They do not want to come back to you as the same person who hurt you or let you down. They want to prove they have grown and changed. What I really appreciate about the King of Pentacles here is the emphasis on action over words. This person understands that just saying sorry is not enough. The King of Pentacles is about demonstrating value through consistent behavior and tangible effort. So if you do choose to give this person another chance, or even just hear them out, I believe you are going to see real changes. They are going to show up differently this time. They are going to be more present, more committed, more reliable. The King of Pentacles also represents someone who is thinking long-term. This is not about a casual reconnection or a nostalgic fling. This person is thinking about building an actual future. They want to provide, to create stability, to be your partner in the truest sense. The King of Pentacles is the card of someone who takes relationships seriously and understands the weight of commitment. That is the energy they are trying to bring to the table now. I am also getting with the King of Pentacles that this person has reached a level of maturity where they understand what they want and what truly matters. Maybe before they were scattered or uncertain or chasing things that did not fulfill them. Now they have clarity. They know they want something solid and real, and they know you are the person who represents that for them. The King of Pentacles does not play games or waste time. They are direct, honest, and intentional. Expect that kind of energy when this person reaches out. So Taurus, let me bring all of this together for you because the story these 6 cards are telling is incredibly cohesive. You have someone who is absolutely tormented by guilt and regret about how things went down with you, shown by the 9 of Swords. They are lying awake at night, unable to escape their thoughts about you, replaying everything and wishing they could go back and do things differently. The shame they are carrying is eating them alive, and they cannot move forward until they address it. The 10 of Pentacles is showing me they have realized what they actually lost when they lost you. You were not just a casual person in their life. You were the person they could have built an empire with, the person who represented real stability and long-term potential. They are seeing now with complete clarity that you were the real deal, and they walked away from something most people spend their whole lives searching for. That realization is absolutely crushing them. The Hierophant is pushing them to do the right thing, to make amends, to seek forgiveness. They feel a moral and possibly spiritual obligation to reach out to you and try to clear the air. Someone or something has guided them to understand they need to take accountability for their actions and at least attempt to make things right with you. This is about them wanting to align with their values and not carry this burden of unfinished business anymore. The Page of Wands is them actually taking action on all of these feelings. They are composing that message, working up the courage to reach out, preparing to be vulnerable with you. The communication is coming, Taurus. It might be tentative at first, testing the waters, but it is going to lead somewhere much deeper based on everything else in this reading. They have things they need to say to you, and they are finally ready to say them. The moon is telling me there is so much you do not know yet. When this person reaches out, they are going to reveal hidden truths, share feelings they kept buried, explain what was really happening beneath the surface. The confusion or lack of clarity you might have felt is going to finally make sense. They are ready to be completely honest in a way they were not capable of before. The illusions are clearing and the truth is coming to light. And finally, the King of Pentacles is showing me they want to come back as a completely upgraded version of themselves. They have done the work, gotten their life together, and they want to prove to you through actions that they are ready for something real now. They are not coming back with empty promises. They are coming back with the maturity, stability, and commitment that the relationship deserved all along. Now, Taurus, here is what I want you to sit with. This reading is showing me a very clear picture of what is happening on their end and what is about to unfold. But the most important thing is how you feel about all of this. When that message comes, and I really do believe it is coming soon based on this energy, you get to decide how you want to respond. You do not owe this person forgiveness just because they feel guilty. You do not have to give them another chance just because they have done some growing. Your feelings, your boundaries, and your peace are what matter most. What I will say is that the cards are showing me genuine remorse and real change on their part. This does not appear to be someone who is bored or just reaching out because they are lonely. The depth of emotion and the level of self-reflection coming through in these cards suggests this person has done some serious soul-searching. They are not the same person they were when things ended between you two. Whether that is enough for you is something only you can decide. I also want you to trust your intuition when this happens. The Moon card is highlighting your psychic senses and your ability to read energy. When you hear from this person, pay attention to how it feels, not just what they say. You will know in your gut whether this is genuine or whether this is just someone trying to ease their own guilt. You have always had strong instincts, Taurus. Use them. If you do decide to hear this person out, I would suggest taking your time with your response. You do not need to make any immediate decisions or give them any immediate answers. Let them say what they need to say. Let yourself process it, and then decide how you want to move forward. The King of Pentacles energy suggests that if this person is serious, they will be patient with you. They will understand they need to earn back your trust through consistent action over time. And if you decide you do not want to engage at all, that is completely valid too. Forgiveness does not mean reconciliation. You can forgive someone for your own peace and healing without ever letting them back into your life. You get to protect your energy and your heart, especially if the hurt they caused was significant. Just because someone is sorry does not mean you are obligated to give them access to you again. What I am really hoping you take away from this reading, Taurus, is that you have all the power here. This person is coming to you from a place of vulnerability and need. They need your forgiveness. They need closure. They need the possibility of another chance. You are in the position to decide what you want to give and what you want to withhold. Make sure whatever choice you make is one that honors your worth and serves your highest good. I am seeing this situation unfold within the next few weeks, honestly. The energy is building to a peak, and it feels imminent. So just be prepared emotionally for that reach out. Maybe even start thinking now about what you might want to say or how you might want to handle it when it happens. Having a plan can help you feel more grounded when the moment arrives. All right, Taurus, I am going to leave you with this reading to sit with. Let me know in the comments if this resonates with you or if you have been feeling this energy already. And remember, whatever happens, you are worthy of genuine love, respect, and commitment. Do not settle for anything less than what you deserve.